Stories now, and the World Health Organization reports that non-communicable diseases, NCDs, account for 43% of all deaths in Ghana. These illnesses, such as diabetes, obesity, and hypertension, are on the rise. But could front-of-pack warning labels help reverse this trend? ChannelOne News' Manuel Ayama takes a closer look at the influx of unhealthy, densely packaged foods on store shelves, many of which lack clear nutritional warnings, and has this report.
Jobless Boache was just 15 when he was diagnosed with diabetes during a nationwide health screening for senior high school students in 2015.
A team of medical staff went to my school. They checked the blood glucose of the entire student population. They realized that my sugar was shockingly high. It was 14.9 then. I think the ideal sugar level at that period was less than 6.5.
New to the disease and unsure what it all meant, he simply nodded along to the diagnosis and everything that followed.
How was the feeling like? How did you take the news?
Honestly, then, I don't know how I reacted. I didn't understand it. I was confused. I didn't understand the whole thing about a young boy being diabetic. Then I've heard about diabetes, but then all I knew was elderly people, my grandparents being diabetic. I've never heard anyone my age being a diabetic. So initially I was confused then, yeah. But then the Dr. Salia, the doctor that diagnosed me, tried to explain what the condition was to me. All I was saying was, okay.
Unlike Jobless, who has type 1 diabetes, many Ghanaians, especially children, are increasingly being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, which is largely linked to unhealthy eating habits, including high sugar intake.
For children with diabetes, the diagnosis is usually made very late. In fact, sometimes it's when they come into hospital with a complication, a very severe complication that can lead to death. That's when we make the diagnosis. And so in terms of the knowledge gap, we have that in the population because they don't know what is going on with the child. They go from one place to the other.
For health stakeholders, front-of-pack warning labels could be part of the solution. These labels use simple, easy-to-read graphics to show whether a product contains high levels of sugar, salt, or saturated fat, helping consumers make quick, informed decisions.
The cost of addressing these challenges, especially these NCDs, are very high. Importantly, it affects strongly the growth of the country's economy, the productive resources in terms of human capacity and all that are really affected. And so for us to make progress and really improve our gains, we need policies such as the front-of-pack labeling policies.
In my hand is a very popular Ghanaian beverage, often taken by children in Ghana. But that's what I would like to do. I would like to check the amount of sugar in it. And reading from the nutritional information label, it says here that the sugar contained in this beverage is 33 grams. Now, 33 grams translated into the number of cubes is 7 to 8. Now imagine 7 to 8 sugar cubes per 7 in a beverage drink. And this is like a frequent daily beverage choice for a lot of Ghanaians, especially children. The Food and Beverages Association of Ghana says it is open to the idea. However, it insists that acceptable nutritional standards must first be defined.
If the regulator is telling you that, for instance, there is so much salt in a particular product, how do we ensure that this product that I'm presenting contains the level of sugar that is acceptable? And if it's acceptable, this must come from the authority, the standards that we have, like within the codex area, where we pick information to do whatever we have to do.
A very, very good idea. Nankaya de nchoye no ba yen parents no, and I even kola no cry omo winning kakra no. Omo reading no omo ti asie yi very good. And yen parents no.
Recently, non-communicable diseases have been on the rise in Ghana, especially among children. Could front warning labels on products be the solution? Reporting for Channel One News, I am Manuel Ayama.